guys, it's Catherine. Today I'm going to be doing my September journal with me. It's kind of just my title page, and here are my inspos. Put it in real quick. We're getting started very quickly. But I use these two pictures that you just saw as inspiration for this, kind of like that sketch. But then I didn't want to draw the person, and so I just printed it out. But for some reason, like, it came out like oily, like the ink. My printer just really hates me. Like, I walk into it a lot, and it just hates me. Anyways, so yeah, I was having trouble writing on it with like a black pen and then a black Sharpie fine tip, and so I just decided to like cut out the lines instead because I wanted it to be outlined to give it more like of a drawing type of feel. But I ended up just like cutting out little like strips or whatever you want to call it out of the picture, and then cutting off her like top of her head and then drawing out. So this is like the September title page where I just like write September and then like it's September now. Yeah, anyways, so the doodles that I put in this, like, I chose it because it was like planets and moons. That's what I love. And like the moon is literally taking over everything that I do. Also, I kind of like f***ed up the cutting out. Like, I didn't understand what I was doing, but I'm like, I was doing it right anyways, I think. So I'm just trying to repair it here a little bit. You'll see. Yeah, but as I was saying, the moon is like taking over my life because it's just like on every single page of my journal. Like, it's getting a little bit out of hand, but at the same time, like, I'm here for it. So in the corner, you can see me watching Anne with an E. This was when I was still on the first season. Now I'm watching the second season, and the second season is so freaking good. Like, I definitely recommend this show. It's just, the second season is just blowing me away. I love it. So yeah, speaking of favorites, and since you guys, I had asked on my Instagram the other day for like recommendations for topics and questions that you might have for me to talk about in my voiceovers, and one of them was like current favorites and stuff, and so this is a perfect segue, right? So yeah, current favorites are Anne with an E because it's just so good. I love the actress. She's just phenomenal. And yeah, so besides Anne with an E, oh, it's on Netflix, by the way, if you want to check it out. Other than that, I have been obsessed with Billie Eilish. When Ocean Eyes came out, and it became like really popular, I was like in that phase where I was like, ew, mainstream music, no thanks. And so I kind of like, I always loved when I heard it, but like I wasn't gonna listen to it on my own time. But every time I heard it like on the radio or like out in the world, I would just be like, this is such a great song. This sounds so good. But anyways, I grew out of that phase. And when Lovely came out, whenever it came out a while ago, I was living for that. It sounded so freaking good. I gave myself such a short time to talk during this journal with me, so sorry about that, but we're gonna have to like talk very fast now, but I'll have to slow it down at some point. But yeah, I was obsessed with Lovely, and then recently, I forgot why, but I just started listening to more of her songs, and now I'm just obsessed. I love all of her songs. My favorites are Bitches Broken Hearts and I Don't Want to Be You Anymore. Is that what it's called? Yeah, right? Amazing. Love her. And also she's like 16, so I'm just like blown away. But yeah, so moving on, another recent favorite has been 999, like Ambulance. I don't really know what it's called, but it's on like on the BBC, and like I found some episodes on YouTube and I just started watching it, and it's just like so good. I love shows that are like reality, like actual reality, like not scripted. So like basically it just shows you like actual, and like 999, like 911 in America, but like 999 in the UK or England, I don't really know. But like those calls that they get in, and then like when the ambulance goes to people's houses and stuff, I just find it so interesting. And that kind of is just like Bondi Rescue, which I was like obsessed with as well a little while ago. I love it, but like I've calmed down a little bit off of that. It's like about lifeguards on Bondi Beach in Australia, and I just love that one as well. My favorite is Harry's and somebody else, but I cannot remember who it is, and I feel very ashamed, but whatever. Yeah. And then lastly, what I'm going to talk about, these are all kind of like shows and music, but I might do a favorites video on my other channel maybe sometime, but don't get your hopes up. Like, don't hold me to it. The last one I have to talk about is To All the Boys I Loved Before movie on Netflix. I've seen that so many times, and I mean, like, I feel like a lot of people get me with that, but I love it. Lana, what's her last name? Candor? Something. She's a great actress. Like, honestly, love her. Noah Centineo. Oh, okay, like he always says it, and I'm like, hey, I know how to say it now, and then I forget. But love him as well, obviously. And yeah, so I've seen it a lot, and it even prompted me into reading the book. But you'll have to wait for my wrap up at the end of the month to find out my thoughts on that. I've already written down all my thoughts, so I'm prepared. So get ready for it. But that is about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this journal with me. I know it's a little bit short. It kind of like didn't take me that long, but I have another one coming your way. And I also know that in my live, I promised that this was going to go up on Saturday, but I didn't even realize it was Saturday when it was Saturday, and I didn't even do my voiceover yet. So very sorry about that, but today's Monday, and hopefully I'll get it up today. But if you're watching this in like months time, you really don't care. So anyways, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Remember to check out all my social media, which I always link down below. I also post my journal pages on Instagram, and especially on my Instagram stories. Also, remember to check out my journaling advice video if you want to like get advice about getting started journaling and whatnot. So that might be very helpful for you. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.
I was yours on Sunday while we watched the children play. We fell deep in love again, like we always do.